Welcome, race fans. Tonight, Newark is back here at Michigan, the Black Hills of Michigan. Going to be turning 75 laps here in the B car. I don't know if we can still technically call it the Xfinity car yet, but in the old Xfinity car, and they're ready to rock and roll here. Segment racing out here. 25 laps is the first segment, and they will have to. Well, I don't think they technically have to come down pit road, but I think most of them will. They're going to probably definitely need new tires by then. But we got Josh Medlock in the booth here, who's going to run over the points with us. Welcome, Josh.
Yeah, Rudy, it's good to be here, man. I love watching these guys race in a very fast track we're at tonight up in Michigan. One of my favorite speedway tracks. In all honesty, you could probably call this a super speedway. It's about as fast as they go.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You get the points pulled up?
Yep, I got them right here, Rudy. I sure do. Coming in tonight here at Michigan at Newark for this 75 lapper. We've got Marcus Richardson coming in tonight. Still first in points with 356 points. Freddie De La Rosa up a spot from last week, 312 points. He is 44 behind Marcus. John Berry down a spot in third, 293 points. He is 19 behind De La Rosa. Cody Miller up 2 spots. He is currently in fourth, 282 points. He is 11 behind Berry. Jared Darling down a spot. He is in fifth, 277 points. He is 5 behind Miller. Femio Lat up 2 spots, sixth, 264 points. He is 13 behind Darling. Josh Robin up 2 spots in seventh, 260 points. He is 4 behind Olat. Bobby Chaney also up 2 spots in eighth, 259 points. He is only 1 behind Robin. Sean Williams down 4 spots. He is currently ninth, 251 points. He is 8 behind Chaney. And rounding out the top 10, up 2 spots from last week, Will Klein, 235 points. He is 16 behind Sean.
Very good. Thank you. I'm not sure if I'm understanding the commentator that I had from the beginning of the season. Well, here at MaxSpeedTV, we kind of share the load a little bit. We've got our commentators, Jeff Dotson and Josh Medlock. They help out from time to time, but they're busy doing other things, and we have to everybody switches around, and we get it covered. So, Josh Medlock's on the call tonight. We're ready to rock and roll. 3.5 minutes left here until the national anthem, folks, and that will start the qualifying session. So thank you again for joining us, and please hit that subscribe button. And folks, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, not a thumbs down.
Yeah, I don't like those thumbs down, but we got people that do it.
Yeah, always got to be a troll.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple of notable mentions here I want to throw out. This involves the 11th and 12th place in points, because as we know, as they wind down the regular season here, the top 12 make it into the round of 12 of the first round of the playoffs, so they call it. Anthony Emery, who was actually, with us last week, he is in 11th, and Tyrell Baker, who's in 12th. So, these guys, that's your top 12. If the season was to end tonight and all these guys stayed in the same positions, more than likely that's the way it would happen. Of course, you've also got to add in the wins, because if you win, you're in, unless you've, missed some, certain amount of races. A lot of things will play into factor on that as well. But that's your top 12 as it stands. But, we've still got, 2-3 races to go before they even do the round of 12?
I haven't looked at the schedule lately to see, but yeah, we're starting to get down there. Matter of fact, I could pull that up here. 2 races left. They go to Iowa. Actually, they're supposed to be off next week, but I'm not really sure if they've changed that schedule or not. because nobody's let me know anything. But they're supposed to be off next week, and they're going to come back and do Iowa and then Talladega, and then they start the playoffs. So, and that will be Charlotte, Road Atlanta, and Darlington.
Oh, wow. We know how Talladega can
Yeah.
really play into a factor on that. You
Yep.
know, a super speedway. Oh, man, it could be either the greatest race or the most detrimental.
Yep. Charlotte, Road Atlanta, and Darlington. Okay, then they it goes down to 8 drivers, and that will be Atlanta, Martinsville, and Daytona. And then the season finale is at Chicagoland, where only 4 guys go out there to try to win the championship. So it goes from a full field here they got to 12 to 8 to 4. So there's a lot to go on. Yep. Last race of the season scheduled for April 24th, but I think that's actually pushed out or pulled in a week. Pulled in a week, I think it is. So yeah, because tonight we were supposed to have done this February 6th. Yeah, February 6th. I guess it's pulled in a week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pulled in a week.
Yeah,
about 20 seconds to go.
All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back, and qualifying is underway. Waiting for some times to come in here. Jared Darling, Bobby Chaney taking over the pole. That's a name we usually don't see at the top.
No, it isn't, but he sure did bring it home.
Sure did, but haven't seen Marcus Richardson out there turning time yet.
Well, we know Marcus. You know, he wasted the last minute to bring in his time.
Mm-hmm. Well, he better hustle, because time's winding down here pretty quick.
Ariotti slapping his best time. He is currently running in 4th.
Wow, what a time by Bobby Chaney. He's still hanging on to that, too.
Yes, he is.
That's pretty awesome. Man, where did he get that done? There's been some practicing going on there by Bobby. Femi Olat just laid down a lap. John Barry goes to third on the board. Josh Robin fourth. Still got some drivers heading out here, trying to turn in their quick time. Freddie De La Rosa entering the track. Caden Henry on the track. And the number 2 there, Alex Warren. We know Alex has been really fast this season.
Yes, he has.
Like I said, we still got some guys out here turning laps, going to turn laps. James Coulibaly. Femi Olat does top the leaderboard. Boy, by 0.8 of a second.
Wow.
Or 8/100ths, excuse me. 8/100ths of a second, not 0.8. Nice lap by Femi Olat. Terrell Baker out there turning the lap. 25. Joseph Lombard back in 14th. Sean Williams 15th. And boy, I'll tell you, it looks like the guys are slipping and sliding coming out of 2 a little bit.
Realistic weather, partly cloudy, 83 degrees, track temp, 108.
Alex Warren coming around to take his first lap. Barely going to get it in before time's up. And there's his time. He comes in 5th. So, all right. Let's get him on the grid here. We'll run down through the qualifying order here. All right, starting on the pole, Femi Olat with a 40.376. Great lap by Femi. Wow. Freddie De La Rosa will start on the outside of the row. Where you see one of those guys, you see the other almost every time. Bobby Chaney starts 3rd. Jared Darling 4th. Alex Warren 5th. John Barry will start from the 6th position. Josh Robin 7th. Will Klein 8th. Ariotti 9th. And Malad Radman back in 10th. Josh?
Yes, sir. Spencer Owens will start in 11th. Elijah Gracia in 12th. Anthony Emery in 13th. Justin Lisenby in 14th. Cody Miller in 15th. Caden Oakes in 16th. Joseph Lombard, for all you Lombard Nation people out there, he will start 17th. Sean Williams in 18th. Hunter Combs in 19th. And Brendan Buzak in 20th. Rudy?
Eric Hall starts 21st. Nick Indelicato will start 22nd. Nathan Lewis 23rd. Keaton Jones 24th. Matt Hummel 25th. Last one to take a qualifying time. First one to not take a qualifying time. Marcus Richardson starting 26th. Ryan Kuhn will start 27th. Aaron Smith 28th. Tom Mercier 29th. Terrell Baker 30th. Trey Galgan 31st. Praven Richard 32nd. James Coulibaly 33rd. Stephen Ray 34th.
Nice size field from Michigan.
Yes, sir. I agree. Waiting for our leader to take the grid here. Our pole setter. There he is. All right, they're rolling out. I think we might have had one driver that did not start the race, though.
Yeah, Praven Richards.
Yep. I don't know if that's, or whether maybe he's going to start on pit road or what there, but.
You know, here at Michigan, you know, you can really get the draft off the car in front of you. You know, the thing about it is with Michigan is the corner turns. I mean, it can get really, really slick, especially coming out of 2 onto the backstretch. That's something we're going to have to watch throughout as the race progresses. Is them getting real loose off of 2.
Yep. All right, the lights are out. We all know what that means. Get ready to fire them up here, folks. Femi Olat ready to bring them to the green. All right, pace car heads up to pit road.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's a green flag. We're off and going. 25 laps is what we're looking for the first segment. Everybody out here wants to be the winner of that first segment. There is some very valuable points in that for the championship. So definitely want to be leading that 25th lap when they get that caution. Bobby Chaney already into second. Freddie De La Rosa goes back to third. Alex Warren in fourth on the inside here of Jared Darling.
Oh, and they're already doing 3 wide racing back here around Sean Williams. Whoa, man.
Oh my, Sean right up the middle, right up the sucker hole, we call it. There's Joseph Lombard. Looks like he's got a new paint job on that car. What the heck gives there? Or new number colors, I guess it is. Very cool. Well, Femi Olat does clinch the first lap lead and does get that bonus point. Alex Warren in third. Jared Darling now in fourth. Brady D back to fifth, but looking to the inside of Jared Darling after getting a little bit of heat buildup in them tires and feeling a little more confident, just about taking the nose of Jared Darling's car right off. That was all too close right there.
Yes, it was.
Ariotti now to the inside of Josh Robin. He took a look there for a second. There he goes. Yeah, he's going to do it. John Barry and Anthony Emery side by side. Anthony Emery inside John Barry. Ooh, a little tap in the wall there. Barry comes back on the outside, excuse me. Will Klein, we've seen a lot of fantastic things happen out of him this season so far, and he's right into the mix of it here, but he has lost 4 spots since the start of the race. Not to be concerned, it's a long race ahead of these guys.
Yes, it is a long race. I mean, they're doing 75 laps. You know, like he was saying, the first stage is lap 25, but you know, still after lap 25, you've got still a long race to go, and I'm sure everybody's just right now fighting for position to get into that top 10 and hopefully maybe bring out that first stage win.
Yes, sir. Riding along here with Bobby Chaney, looking ahead to Femi Olat. And Elijah Gracia takes it behind the wall. What?
Yes, he did.
What, or why he did that?
It fell through. He had a throughput, and he has reconnected.
Oh, and Alex Warren just goes around. Bobby Chaney takes up the second spot. On the move after starting fifth, is already up to second. Well, let's go back and check on Marcus Richardson. Marcus back here actually has lost a position, but he's not concerned. He likes to come along through the race and work his way up through the field. We'll see a lot out of Marcus here tonight.
Yes, we will.
Nathan Lewis, man, I did that again. Back here 28, Trey Galgan 29. Tom Mercier 30th, Hunter Combs 31st, first. And Stephen Ray, I can't even get on him because he's blinking so bad, but he is back in 32nd. And Elijah Gracia does re-enter the race, but he is going to be 3 laps down. Well, these three have pulled away a little bit here from 4th place, Jared Darling. Jared using a little bit of draft to stay with them, but he's inside that grasp of the draft, only about a half a second behind Bobby Cheney, so he'll start using that draft. I think we're going to see a 4-car pull away here eventually, but Ariotti and this crew is starting to close that gap on the leaders. What a pack of cars back here, folks. 17 incident limit, so they've got to be very careful out here tonight. 17 incidents, yep. That don't take you very far. You start tapping the wall or getting bumped by somebody.
Yeah, you don't go very far with 17X, but you know, a lot of these guys race around each other all the time, so they know what everybody's moves are pretty much. So, you know, you could probably expect some bumping, but you know, it all depends on how aggressive each driver becomes, too, because as they wind down the race later on, they're going to get more aggressive and make moves that you wouldn't see them make in the early stages of the race. And that's when trouble usually happens.
We got one on pit road already. Nick Indelicato looks like he's been into the wall. He must have spun there coming off a 2 or something, because he's got heavy damage on his car. So first one to take it to pit road to get damage fixed, but no caution. That's a good thing. Alex Warren taking a look to the inside of Femio Lat, clear down on the bottom. Going to use that Femio Lat line, and he does take the lead. Coming from 5th to 1st. Pretty awesome moving.
Yes, it is. You know, Alex Warren raced with these guys hard last week, and man, he was fighting every inch. And unfortunately didn't come up with the win, but I do believe he did finish, was it 2nd?
I forget.
I believe it was 2nd that he finished. I'll go back and take a look at that, but I believe that he did finish 2nd.
Well, Marcus Richardson's now up to 22nd, just ahead of Matt Hummel. Terrell Baker, 24th, but he's got company here. It looks like Ryan Kuhn is going to be closing in on him. And he's gonna pass Terrell Baker. Terrell's not gonna battle with him too hard. And right behind him, we got a pretty good battle here between Hunter Combs, Tom Mercier, and Trey Galgan. It looks like James Coulibaly was there, but he must have slipped because he's way in the back here now. 29th position. He was up there about 25th, and now he's back to 29th.
Oh, another battle that I'm watching, and they're getting awfully close with each other, is Mr. John Berry and Cody Miller in the number 28 machine. Right behind them, though, you've got Caden Henry also fighting with them guys. They're just bumping and grinding, but they're hanging onto the car very well.
Yes, sir. Caden Henry almost got into the back of Cody Miller right there. That is a pretty good battle. You're right. Starting to close this down a little bit here now, because now we've got about 5 cars in that lead pack. This is pretty interesting. Jared Darling did get around Bobby Cheney, goes into 3rd.
Another mention here in the number 78 machine of Ariotti, one of the best guys that I know of how to save tires. I mean, he can save his tires and do some amazing things on used tires. I would expect him to be running up front for most of the race, if not maybe winning it.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Lombard in chat. Hey, Mrs. Lombard, how you doing? Good to see Lombard Nation in chat there, folks. Share that link out on your Facebook account or wherever. Get more people in here to watch. Come on, you guys have had 150 people in here before. I know we can see a lot more than that. And let's see more likes. Don't be stingy with them likes. Alex Warren all over the lead here, and what a job he's doing.
No, yes, he is. He's doing a fantastic job, and I'm just coming back here to check on last week's winner, Marcus Richardson, who started 26th in this race. Is He's running now currently in 17th, but he's in a battle with Sean Williams for the 17th spot.
Yeah, he got a pretty good run there coming off of turn 2 and does clear Sean. And it looks like he's going for Eric Hall next. Yeah, Eric goes back to 17th. Marcus to 16th.
Marcus is on a move early.
Yep, picked up 10 positions already. Now that's our points leader. Oh, we got a caution. Let's see if we can find where it's at. I think it was James Coulibaly. Let me see if I can figure it out here. Figure out what happened to James Coulibaly. Oh, might have been a little net coating there between him and Trey Galgan. But boy, what a job he did at keeping it off the wall. Good job, James. Wow. Nice locking it down and everything. Very good.
Yep, caution came out because he did go sideways. So that's the reason why the caution. And he was in front of traffic. So.
All right, so we are about 10 laps short of the mandatory caution at 25. But these guys, I think tires is going to be a premium here. But then again, you got to think about track position for that first stage win. What do you do? Do you pit or do you stay out until that first stage?
Well, I would pit, and this is just me. You're going to have about 7 to 8 when they come back green. Go ahead and pit because it's, you know, how hard is it to pass? Getting up to them ain't no problem. Passing them is the problem. And
right.
It looks like they're all pitting.
Yes, sir. Everybody's coming in. Good. That's a good deal, though. They need to, you know, they've been out here 15 laps hard racing, and it's going to be difficult. It doesn't look like anybody's staying out. Everybody's coming out. Well, take that back. Somebody's staying out. They're going to brave it. Oh, boy.
Well, Elijah Gracia has to stay out now because he is several laps down.
That's who it was. Everybody else did pit, though. James Coulibaly or somebody's doing a drive-through there. Matt Hummel, I guess, and James Coulibaly. They're both going to stay out or do a drive-through. That way they can pit and not be penalized. So back up here live. Alex Warren was the first one off of pit road technically, but Matt Hummel will take the lead. And these guys do that. They stay out there long enough they can lead a lap, and then they can pit and not be penalized. But the bad part of that is they got to start from the back of the field. So who are we going to talk to? Who's going to be our first? How about what? Let's talk to. I got an idea. Nathan Lewis, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Nathan, how's your night going for you so far?
It's doing all right. Just, you know, running around the track.
Well, what's the car feeling like? You got any bad parts of the track that you feel the car's loose or tight?
It was getting loose on the long run there. Like longer we run, it's getting loose, but at the first it's still tight. So it's like it's all over the place right now.
So what's the plan here? Kind of riding it back until you get about down to maybe 25 to 30 to go, and then start putting the hammer down, or what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to. I know I don't have the all right pace, but I'll try my best. Like, because I won't be surprised if there's a wreck here, just because it might happen. I hope not. We hope we can race it clean to the stage, but who knows what's gonna happen.
Right. All right. Well, we'll let you go then, Nathan. Thanks for talking with us, and good luck tonight.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, very good. James Coulibaly, he stays out. Matt Hummel did get the lead a lap, and he pitted. I'm sure we're probably going to see James come down pit road now that he's led a lap. He'll come down, and then that way he doesn't get penalized. So that'll give the lead back up to Alex Warren here once Coulibaly comes in. Let's see if we can't find somebody else to talk to here. Somebody you want to talk to? Josh?
How about Justin Lisenby?
All right, I can drag him up here. You want to talk to him? Here we go. Here you
That's
go.
my best track.
Yep,
And your boy's home track.
Justin Lisenby, this is Joshua in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, man, started 14th, currently running in 14th. You got set about 15 laps on your tires. Caution came out. What's the game plan out there? How slick is it?
Oh, man, it's really loose out here. And game plan, I'm not sure because, this is the race we go one of two ways. We could have long runs or we could have 2-lap shootouts. And I think whoever's going to win this is going to have been on one of those strategies.
Yes, sir. Are you, Amanda, going to be saving some tires, or are you just going to, burn them off as the race goes on? Or what's your plan on your tires? Because, I mean, it can be a wear and tear.
Yeah, this run right here, I'm probably going to push a little harder because of the stage ending here at lap 25. Next stage, I'm probably going to save my tires as best as possible and hoping for no cautions.
Well, all right, Justin, man, good luck, and keep it clean, bud.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Alex Warren does retake the lead, and lights are out on the pace car, Josh. Get them going, brother.
Well, I sure can, Rudy, and the number 44 of Anthony Emery is doing a little bump draft with the pace car there.
He started 13th and currently second on this restart. He had a lightning fast pit time there, 14.7 seconds, one of the fastest out there.
Wow, that is fast. But Alex Warren will be taking him on this restart here. Anthony Emery on the outside of him. Freddie De La Rosa in third. Josh Robin in fourth. And Femio Lat will be rounding out your top 5 on this restart. Hopefully they can get a good clean restart here. And do not spin those tires. You do not want to cause a big checkup, spinning tires, because that can happen very easily.
Hey, Christopher, how you doing?
And here we go, coming around turn 4. Pace car dives off. Alex Warren holding them back as long as he can, and he's on the gas. Green flag is out again here at Michigan. Alex Warren and Anthony Emery still side by side. Anthony dropping it behind Alex.
Freddie D back up into third. Let's see if he has a little better run this time than he had last time. He wants to get up there and be leading at 25th lap to get them bonus points. They do get, I forget, what is it, 5 or 6 points or something for the stage win. Femio Lat to the inside. Wow, what a dive move he just made into turn 3 there on Josh Robin, and he's going to get that position from Josh. And now Anthony Emery looking to the inside of Alex Warren.
Boy, and Josh Robbins back here battling with the number 3 of Femio Lat. They're pretty much bumper to bumper.
Warren not wanting to give up that lead too awful easily there. Anthony Emery, and he's going to get that position. Goes into the lead. And here comes Freddie D passing up Alex Warren. Wow, Alex is going backwards. What's going on with his car?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot where the gas was. I don't know.
Man, I don't know. This isn't the. Well, they knew they do want to get a little heat buildup in the tires, but wow. Well, Anthony Emery didn't even get to lead that lap, but Freddie D just led his first lap of the race with Femio Lat right on his tail.
Yeah, and these guys are going to battle it up till the end, not just the end of the stage, but to the end of the race, too. I mean, these guys battle each other all the time, so watch for a pretty good shootout between them, and boy, they're scattering.
Yeah, Josh Robin got a little loose there, and Alex Warren pretty much giving him a shove down the backstretch, and that's just exactly what he needed to get back by Anthony Emery, and he's going to leave Anthony Emery up on the high side in the dust. Freddie D comes around, leads another lap. They're looking for lap 25 to be the stage winner here to get those bonus points. And here goes Femio Lat to the inside. And Freddie's not going to give that up too awful easily. He's going to make Femio Lat earn that. And Femi's not going to be able to get by him. he'll have to save it for another time. Freddie might be doing a little blocking right now too, Josh.
Yeah, and the number 72 of Freddie D is blocking Femi Olat. But the harder they race, the more it allows Josh Robin and Alex Warren to catch up to them too and make it a 4-packer for the lap stage, maybe a 4-wide finish. Because you see, they are catching up with the 2 guys up front.
Oh, that's for sure. This is, they're right there. This is the highest we've seen Josh Robin yet today. And for him to pass up Alex Warren like that says a lot about Josh Robin's driving style today. He's really coming up through the field here. And I'll tell you, the way these two are battling up in the front right now, I don't know. There could possibly be a wreck right here. I don't know, between them two. Freddie right there. Femi on the outside. He's got a nose on that corner. Freddie can't use the whole track to come up. And he's going to hold on to it coming to the line, I believe. Yes, he does hold on to it. Taking lap 24. They got a couple more laps to go here before that mandatory caution comes out for the first stage. And Femi is on the outside now trying to get around Freddie. That's getting interesting.
Yes, it is. The bad thing about them 2 guys racing up front is if they wreck, they've got a whole pack of cars behind them, and it could be ugly in a wreck. But we know also how these 2 guys race.
Yep.
They can be inches from each other and still hang on to the car.
Well, Freddie D comes back coming out of turn 4 on Femi Olat. I don't know who's going to get that at the line. Femi Olat gets that at the line. It was just that close. I mean, just an inch or 2 difference.
And here comes Josh Robin and the number 2 of Alex Warren back up there with them.
Yep. Okay, now who's going to be the winner when they come to the line? Right here's going to be the mandatory caution when they get to the line. And who's going to be the first stage winner here tonight, folks? Is it going to be Freddie or Femi? I don't know. Freddie's coming back. I don't know. Boy, it's going to be close at the line. Oh, they're a little wiggle. Looks like Femi's going to get it. Yes, Femi gets the first stage win, and the caution will fly for the first segment. Congratulations to Femi Olat for the first stage win.
Boy, that was some hard racing by them guys up front.
I'm telling you, that was pretty awesome. Good racing, guys. Good racing.
Well, you got about 50 to go. 50, about 49, 48, about 48, 47 laps to go after they do their pitting, because I'm sure these guys are going to pit and want fresh tires. Even though they just pitted, but they're still going to want those fresh tires. So what do you do within that 50-something, 40-something laps, you know?
Yeah, especially after that hard a racing that those guys were doing right there, yeah, they're definitely going to pit. You might see maybe 1 or 2 guys stay out to lead a lap or something just to get a bonus point, but other than that, I think you're going to see pretty much everybody come to pit road as they're all getting caught up to the pace car now. So, who's going to be our next victim here to talk to? I think, I'll tell you somebody we haven't talked to in quite a while is, let's talk to Trey Galgan here. I think he's going to be coming to pit road, but Trey Galgan, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Trey, how's the race going for you out there tonight?
Well, I would say decent right now. I'm just trying to survive here in the back and just get some decent points.
Okay, so do you pit here?
Oh yeah, I'm pitting here. No,
okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to want to come down. I mean, that was like about 8 laps of really hard racing right there, especially up in the front. We were covering the front pretty hard, and those guys were racing really, really hard. So, what's the plan from here on out for the rest of the night now? You going to just keep picking your way toward the front? Go ahead and stop.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, basically, just see how the rest of the race plays out, save some tires, and try to make my way up through the field.
How bad is the tire wear tonight that you've seen so far? Because that nice green flag run at the beginning there was quite a few laps, like 15 laps before that first caution come out.
Well, the the tires start to wear out, and then you start to get way more slicker out here, so the car starts to get looser off the turn, so we just have to control that.
Okay, so what? Oh, did you just get a black flag?
I did, because I wasn't paying attention.
See, I'm sorry. I distracted you. That's my bad.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, so what turn's the worst one? Turn 2 or turn 4? What's giving you the most problems?
I would say probably off of 4. 4 is the loosest that we're getting.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing there during practice. The guys were saying that turn 4 was really slick. So, all right, well, Trey, I'm going to let you go there, brother. I'm sorry you got that black flag, man. That's my fault.
Hey, it's all right. I want to be in the back anyways.
All right, well, good luck, brother.
Thank you.
See, I don't usually talk to the drivers while they're, out there like that. Well,
Yeah.
Coulibaly is going to stay out.
Yes, he sure is.
Wow.
Talking to Trey, I watched Trey race a few nights ago in his live stream, and man, he was fighting it hard in the vehicle he was in, and he tries so well, and I do believe he finished up in the top 5. Maybe he could bring a top 5 here tonight, and back that last race up. That was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my bad. Trey's got to go back to the back of the field. Dang it.
But he said he wanted to start in the back anyway.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for him now. He got a black flag.
Yeah.
Because I usually don't talk to him while they're pitting like that. But
I've been there many, many times before with the black flags.
Well, that's why I don't do that normally. So, all right, so James Coulibaly, Femi Olat going to be starting on the front row. Second row is going to be Freddie D and Alex Warren. Third row, Josh Robin, Bobby Cheney. Fourth row, Spencer Owens and my lad Radman. And fifth row, Anthony Emery and Justin Lisenby. That'll be your top 10. Getting ready to take the green here. I think they're going to be getting the one to go here this time by. Well, thanks, KR. I appreciate the support there, brother.
Yep, lights are out on the pace car. They will be going back green.
All right. So we've got about 45 to go when they get the green here. 45 laps to go. So now they can make it on fuel, but tires, no way. There is just no way they can make it on tires. So they're definitely they're gonna have to pit somewhere in between there. But Coulibaly knows he's gonna be a little slower on the start, and he knows how fast Femi is, so he's gonna start on the outside. Probably let Femi go. That would be my guess.
Yes, James Coulibaly has led his lap, so getting the bonus points is great. He didn't pit, so he's got bad tires. So, starting on that high side probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think he's just going to let Femi go, but he knows Femi's going to be better in the turns. And, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Getting ready to go and tightening up the field a little here.
Get him going, Rudy.
I'll do it. All right, pace car's in. Coulibaly spinning the tires.
Green.
I figured that might happen. But good save by James Coulibaly. But that let Femi Olat and Freddie D both get by. And Coulibaly goes back to third. Now he takes it to the bottom. Here comes Alex Warren on the outside line. Whoa, they went 3 wide into turn 1. Josh Robin in the middle. Coulibaly going way back. My lad Redmond into 7th. Battling side by side here with Spencer Owens. Remember, eat fresh, eat Subway.
Well, them old tires for James Coulibaly is really hurting him.
Sure are. Yeah, he's back to 12th already. And boy, close call right there. Almost got into it. Man, Keaton Henry almost got into him. Keaton Jones up to 11th. Good run for Keaton today, coming from 24th. Sean Williams getting passed up here. Wow, a lot of trading going. Man, and bumping and banging all over the place.
Yep, the number 89 and the number 17 touch. That would be James Coulibaly and Sean Williams.
Yeah, I seen Sean get a little out of shape there. I just kind of caught that out of my peripheral vision, but I couldn't get back to him quick enough. So he's going to go back a little bit there. Tom Mercier passing him now. You know, one we ain't talked about today, and I'm trying to find him, is John Barry. Where is he at?
John Barry is currently back here running in the 30th position. He started 6th. So he's, I'm not sure if he's just being patient because he knows that there's a long race, or if he's just not feeling it tonight. You know, that'd be something to ask John if we get a chance to.
Stephen Ray finally getting his connection issue fixed there, back in 31st. Elijah Gracia now is only 1 lap down. He did get 2 of his laps back there after having, he fell out of the server, connection problems. But he is running in 32nd. But back up front, we got Femi Olat and Alex Warren. Warren to the inside of Femi Olat for the lead again. Wow, he powers it by Freddie D now side by side. And here comes Bobby Janey up through.
Bobby Janey wants to put his 2 cents in.
I'm telling you, these guys are battling like it's the last lap of the race, ain't they?
Yes, they are. And, you know, that's what makes them good racing, too. You know, battling throughout the whole race. The issue is, though, those 4 wide.
Oh, my. Femi Olat did not like the looks of that at all. He says, I'm out, guys. Oh, contact. Oh, no. We got a wreck. We got a wreck, folks. My lad Radman involved in that. Oh, my. We got guys piling up everywhere. Let's go back and take a look at this a little closer.
I believe it started with my lad.
Yeah, there was contact between him and I think that was Lisenby. Yes, Justin Lisenby. Now, this is where they went 4 wide, and when they come out of the turn, it looked like he may have been a little closer. Lisenby goes clear to the bottom, and he is underneath him. And this is where they made contact right there and got him really out of shape. And then he comes back over into Lisenby. And then goes up the hill and going to collect the 44 of Anthony Emery and, I can't even make out that number, the 73. Yeah, that was Ryan Kuhn. Wow. So heavy damage on my lad Radman's car and Kevin Kuhn. These guys are definitely going to be out. Anthony Emery with more damage.
And Caden Henry Oaks was also involved in that, just had nowhere to go.
Yep. It's like these guys didn't even hit the brakes or something, man. They just kept the power on. All right, well, back up front. It looks like everybody's coming to pit road. Keaton Jones going to stay out. He gets a bonus point for leading a lap. But Alex Warren says, nope, I'm coming to pit road, thank you. They want fresh tires on them cars.
And while they're doing that, Ryan Kuhn and Caden Henry Oaks has taken it, I believe, behind the wall.
Yep. All right.
Boy, the number 44 of Anthony Emery has got smoke billowing out of his car.
Yes, he does. He knows if he comes to pit road that he is going to be done for the day. I think he was hoping to kind of stay out here and maybe lead a lap. And they may have something worked up here with Keaton Jones. If Keaton pits here, which I'm sure he probably will, he does have a little bit of damage on his car. He stayed out to get that bonus point. If Keaton pits, I'm sure Anthony's going to stay out at least to lead a lap and at least try to salvage one bonus point out of it. I'm sure that's the program right now. What they're thinking.
Yeah, big possibility. We just have to kind of wait and see on what the number 16 if Keaton Jones does. And Cody Miller is right behind them too, currently third.
Yeah, he stays out too. First one off of pit road though was Freddie De La Rosa. Yeah, it was a nice. Yeah, boy, and I'll tell you what, Keaton Jones is not coming to pit road. What the heck? And Anthony Emery, they're both staying out. Well, Anthony slipped by, thinking he was going to lead that lap, but he didn't. Yeah, all right.
I don't think it works that way.
No. Yeah, he didn't get the point for leading that lap. But I'm kind of surprised Keaton Jones stayed out. So who do you want to talk to? I think we need to talk to Keaton Jones. Let me grab him and drag him up here. Keaton Jones, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, tell us about the call there to stay out, brother.
It was a tough one. I don't know if you saw in the replay, but to avoid that wreck, I kind of took the grass and it launched my car. I tried braking as hard as I could and I hit the wall, so we have a little bit of damage on the right front. But based on runs, I kind of like how the car handles on long runs, so we'll see how, good we'll do. A lot of people, I think only 2 people stayed out, and that was Anthony, and I'm sure he's not up here with me anymore, so I'm just a lone wolf out here, so we're just going to see how it goes.
Yeah, you and Cody Miller. Cody Miller stayed out too, so well, that's going to kind of give the front row a little bit of a slower start, maybe. Are you concerned about spinning the tires?
Not really. I didn't think I ran it too hard. I don't think we ran a lot of laps, so I think I'm fairly confident.
All right. Did that damage on the right front, did that knock the toe out or anything?
It seems to drive fine, but once up the speed, we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to try not to worry about it and just focus on hitting my marks.
All right, Keaton. Well, we'll let you go, man. It looks like the lights are out. You're ready to go green next time by, so good luck.
All right.
Very good. Let's see how they do out here on the front, Josh. Him and Cody Miller, neither one of them pitted there. They only had, what, about 5 laps on them tires? 4 laps?
About 5, 6, somewhere around in there, yes, sir.
So I don't think, and let's just hope and pray that, everything does start out good here for them. So get them going, brother.
No, I sure can. These guys are just doing that little slow, what's the pace car speed? 70 miles an hour, I believe it is. Yeah. 70 or 75, so 70. And they're doing roughly about 70. So, but man, we'll have to see what Keaton Jones and Cody Miller do, because as we've seen on the last restart, one of the guys didn't pit that was up front, and he spun his tires. So, what's Keaton and Cody gonna do here? How are they gonna do this restart? Now, they got some fast guys behind them, and everybody pretty much on fresher tires too. So as they make their way around turn 3 into 4 back on the front stretch. Pace car will be diving in here just momentarily, and we'll get this back underway here at Michigan. Pace car dives in. Keaton Jones
Green.
on the gas, but very slowly takes it high, and they're going to go 3 wide.
Oh my, Freddie to the bottom, taking up the point. Cody Miller's not even going to get to lead a lap there and get a bonus point out of that. Josh Robin gets by, Femi Olat, Bobby Chaney. Keaton Jones is going backwards already, back to 6th place. Make that 7th. Spencer Owens got by.
Yeah, them old tires, man, is rough.
You wouldn't think that 4 or 5 laps on them tires would make that much of a difference, but you know, we just seen it right there. As he continues to fall, he's back to 10th. And boy, look at Femi Olat just pushing Bobby Chaney to the front. Oh, wow. That was unbelievable right there. Looking back on the field, there's Femi's following Bobby Chaney. And now we got a pass for the lead. Josh Robin to the lead. He's going to get a bonus point out of this. Passing Freddie D. Holy smokes.
Who passes Freddie D?
No kidding. Only somebody like Marcus Richardson or Femi Olat or something, you know, would pass Freddie D. And thinking of Marcus, let's check in with him. He's back in 16th here, passing Sean Williams. Still continuing his way to the front.
Yeah, they still got plenty of laps left to do it. And, you know, Marcus has got a whole lot of laps left to, you know, get up front. But Josh Robin is still doing a fantastic job of holding back Freddie D. But Freddie D is right on his bumper and not letting him get out too far.
And Joseph Lombard up to 6th, coming from 17th to 6th. I guess he narrowly missed that accident that happened here just a little bit ago, so he narrowly missed that, and his car's fine. He didn't get any damage out of it. And boy, he's working up through the field pretty good.
Yes, he is. You know, they are racing hard. You know, couple of fender benders, bumping, you know, getting the draft off the car in front of you. Now, you can, on the back stretch, do a little bump drafting. That's just the way Michigan is. But you don't want to bump draft into the corner because it will really upset that car. And, man, they're battling hard up front.
Yes, they are. Josh is doing everything he can. They're saying it's loose coming off of 4. Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be very difficult for them to pass coming out of 4. So they're going to have to either do it on the back stretch or come out of 2 and try to beat them off of turn 2 or something.
I was looking at Josh Robin here on the point standings, and he is currently running. It was up 2 spots from last week. He is 7th in the standings and has already got a bonus point in the books here. So that'll put him right now only, 3 behind Femi Olat, depending on where Femi finishes. Of course, you know, anything can change throughout the race.
Right. Well, Joseph Lombard just got passed up by Jared Darling. Tries to come back, but can't get that run there coming off of turn 2. Going to be difficult for him to pass. Well, you know what? I think it's time for a little crank it up here, folks. Let's do it. All right, folks, what do you think of that? Crank it up, huh? Will that work for you for a little while? Heck yeah, man. Will Klein. We got Will Klein here. Battle with Ariotti. Ariotti coming up to 10th. Marcus Richardson now creeps into 11th.
Well, he's moving.
Yes, he is. He's coming up through the field quite nicely there from 26th. Did not take a qualifying time. First car to not take a qualifying time. And I think he uses that as a challenge for himself because, you know, he's pretty bad to the bone out there, I can tell you that. And they're going to go 3 wide. Ariotti in the middle. Marcus takes it clear down below the weight line. And Ariotti up in front of Will Klein. And it looks like Marcus is going to get that 9th place off of Ariotti.
Yes, and he sure did. He's got his eyes set on the number 82 of Joseph Lombard now. But, you know, Marcus Richardson still has company with Ariotti hot on his tail. Maybe they're going to do a little bit of bump draft, but Ariotti is going to look on the inside again of Marcus Richardson.
Yep, kind of using the Joseph Lombard to kind of box in Marcus Richardson right now. Harry might be able to do something. Boy, a little tight coming out of the corner, both of them, and they're going to go 3 wide here and pass up Joseph Lombard. Marcus just continuing his march to the front, just went into 8th place. Wow.
Yeah, from 26. That is, I would say Marcus, he would be the biggest mover of the non-qualifiers.
Sure.
Now,
yes, sir.
Of the qualifiers, who would that be?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Well, Brendan Buzak, 16th for him after starting 20th. Making some progress. Cody Miller now finds himself back in 18th here, battling alongside Sean Williams. But back up front, Josh Robbins still trying to hold up. Freddie De La Rosa.
I call the 2 Taylor Swift machines of Sean Williams and Cody Miller the Twinkies because they pretty much run the same paint scheme, just 2 different colors.
2 different colors, yeah. Twinkies.
Twinkies. Hope Sean and Cody gets a kick out of that. Trey Galgon back here started 31st. He is running behind them 2 guys up there of Sean and Cody. Kind of stuck in the middle because behind him he's got John Berry.
Yeah, we've been waiting for John to start making his move to the front. I think he's finally picking it up here. He went from 6th clear to the back of the field there earlier, was back in 30th, and now he's back up to 20th. So we'll see him start getting closer to the front here. We got 23 to go, so if this stays green the rest of the way, these guys have got to save them tires.
Yes, they do. We have a battle for the position right now up front between Josh Robin and Freddie D.
Yep, Freddie D looking to the inside of Josh Robin now down the front stretch.
Josh got it.
Freddie's not giving up, though. He's going into turn 1. Now, this is where he starts getting a little tight coming out of turn 2. As he drifts up the hill, he's got to be very careful to keep that car off of Josh Robin. They do not want to touch or come together because, boy, that could be very, very tough for a lot of these guys up in the front right now that are having a good run.
Yeah, they are. And Femi Olat and Bobby Cheney's also up there with these guys that are up front of Freddie D and Josh Robin. You know, Jared Darling in the number 1 machine is back here kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with Bobby Cheney and Alex Warren. Of course, we've seen Alex up there led 12 laps so far of this race. He's wanting to fight his way back up front.
Sure thing. And the guy that's led the most laps as of right now is Femi Olat, running in 3rd. He wants to get back to the front. He's putting the pressure on Josh Robin pretty heavy here. All the way back to Ariotti now, which joins in. He's falling right in the same path that Marcus Richardson's running. These guys coming from back in the field. Marcus from 26th and Ariotti from 9th. Ari kind of fell back to around the 20th position there earlier. Now he's back into 9th, so he's doing all right. Spencer Owens, 9th place. Good run for Spencer today. And Will Klein rounds out your top 10. And there's Joseph Lombard in 11th. Hunter Combs 12th, Eric Hall 13th. Those two in a pretty good battle between themselves. Aaron Smith and Tom Mercier in another battle. And Aaron Smith, tap of the wall there coming out of turn 2. Just a slight tap. John Barry's working his way to the front. Here he is, 17th.
Yep, just passed up Sean.
Yes. He's getting there.
Yep, he getting there. He's got 20 laps to do it.
Noah Lewis on pit road. And boy, look at this. Freddie D pulling away, but Femi Olat now gets by Josh Robin. Bobby Cheney working the inside of Josh Robin. And Marcus Richardson taking the high road, going around the outside of Jared Darling, goes into 5th.
Boy, Marcus, man, he is battling his way up front very, very hard, and he's doing it lap by lap and car by car. That's the way you've got to do it. We know how Marcus races too, and when he's got his eyes set to win, he wins.
Yep. You got to stay focused, you know, and I'm sure that's what he's doing right now, just focusing on that victory. Get by Josh Robin. Now he works on Bobby Cheney. And he's going to get it. Goes into 3rd place. This is the closest we've seen Marcus to the front today, coming from 26th to 3rd. Femi Olat and Freddie D got to be watching in the rearview mirror right now, knowing he's coming. And Freddie just lives to race Marcus Richardson.
Yes, he does. And another guy I'm really paying attention to is Mr. Tire Saver and Ariotti back here running in 8th. What's Ari have for these guys coming down to about 17, 18 to go, you know?
Right.
Ari's a guy you got to watch, too, real closely because, you know, he could just be saving it to the last minute and then he'll drop the hammer.
Yep, he's inside Alex Warren now. Alex is not going to give that spot up too easily. Close right there, but Alex got a little wiggle coming out of turn 2. And that was just enough to give that position up to Ariotti. Ari into 7th. I'll tell you, these top 10 are really, really showing the muscle out there tonight.
Yes, they are. Will Klein back here running in 10th in the top 10, kind of really by himself. He's got Hunter Combs behind him, and he's got Spencer Owens in front of him at about 1.9 seconds, and then 0.7 of a second behind him is Hunter Combs. So, you know, he's pretty much, you know, by himself, but you really can't rule out anything because one slip by him, and that'll allow the Hunter Combs and the rest of those guys to catch him.
Elijah Gracia going from 12th back to 21st. As some of the guys from the back go to the front, some of the guys from the front got to go to the back. Elijah just not feeling it here tonight. I think he was 3 laps down at one point there, and he's got them laps back and now running in 21st.
Yep, we got a battle for second here. Marcus Richardson and Femi Olat. Marcus has got his eyes set on Femi, and he's got the pass, but can he complete it? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
I expect a big battle between these front guys toward the end.
Hey, Sailboat, thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Yeah, folks, you can hit that super chat down there, the little $sign under the chat window, and leave a donation. Thank you, Sailboat. That's pretty awesome, man. Can't thank you enough. Freddie D. Holding off Marcus Richardson. What's that?
You can also be a monthly subscriber to MaxSpeedTV by that little
green sponsor button.
Yeah, the green sponsor button. Become a sponsor and you get a little tag thing by your name when chat, and you know, help support MaxSpeedTV. So hopefully everybody's enjoying the race tonight. How many cautions we had, Rudy? 2?
Well, you got to take out the mandatory first stage caution, so yeah, 2.
2 cautions. Well, that's not bad for Michigan, especially on a big field like we had, you know, and we still got a pretty good sized field.
And Marcus Richardson to the lead for the first time today. does take over the lead from Freddie D. Coming from 26th to the lead, folks. That's the Marcus Richardson we know right there. That guy. Well, you've called him an alien before, so.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yep.
I'm back here watching Anthony Emery. You know, he had that damage on his car, but you know he's still out here gaining positions, being very respectful to the faster guys in front of him and behind him, trying to keep it out of their way. He knows he's not fast enough to keep up with them. He is just trying to finish the race. So, you know, Anthony will hopefully finish, but he did not get a lap led, unfortunately.
Hey, Noah, thank you. Another $2 donation. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I'll tell you, man. Lombard Nation is awesome, and all you folks in there, whether you're Lombard Nation or not, you all are awesome. I can't thank you enough. Ariotti now to the inside of Josh Robin. Looks like he's going to get that position. Goes into the top 5 with 11 to go.
Yeah, Marcus.
Man, he is just on a rail out here now, pulling away from Freddie D. And look at this battle going on here between Freddie and Femi. This is going to be interesting to see how this is going to end up. Femi with a little wiggle there coming off of turn 2, though.
Yeah, and they did a good job kind of, catching it, too, because, you lose the car, and it's not pretty.
Yep. John Barry up to 14th. He continues his march up, coming up on Aaron Smith next. Aaron's he's come from 28th to 13th, so that's a solid run for Aaron Smith today.
One of the guys I was talking about earlier, and I talk about him a bunch, is Mr. Ariotti, Mr. Tire Saver. He needs to put that on his car. He's now up to 5th, and he has plenty of laps to get that vehicle up front, but how well has he saved his tires?
Right. You are right. Hey, thank you everybody in Twitch. Thank you so much. We're streaming up to Twitch and Hitbox and Streamy and Mixer and YouTube, and we're streaming everywhere tonight. Thank you all for staying with us here and tuning in. We appreciate that very much. Stick around for the interviews here at the end of the race, folks. Coming up tomorrow night here on MaxSpeedTV, we will have the SSCA race covered by Michael D'Amico, and we are broadcasting every single night of the week now. We've got a full schedule, 5 broadcasters here on MaxSpeedTV, so you can catch a broadcast every single night of the week here. So,
and it's different each night.
Yes, sir. We've got everything from A cars to B cars to dirt to man, we're covering about everything. Trucks, we got everything.
Yep.
Freddie D losing a little time there to Marcus Richardson, back about 3/4 of a second now. Ariotti goes into 4th as he gets around Bobby Cheney. Boy, Harry's really worked himself back into position here. This is pretty awesome. Alex Warren's struggling a little bit here. It seems like his car really got kind of tight in traffic. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have. And, that's a thing here about Michigan is it can get real tight in traffic because you're trying to miss the cars around you and not touch them. And, of course, we know how net coating can be, too. It really can upset that car. But he's just not feeling it like he was at the beginning of the race. Could it be him? Could it be, does he have something in mind that we're not aware of? Or is that car just losing its momentum?
Right. Thank you, Christopher. Well, you guys are all too kind giving us tips there in chat. We appreciate that very, very much. All too kind. Mrs. Lombard, hopefully you enjoyed the show here tonight. Let's check in here with Joseph. Trying to find him. He is back in 25th. He did stop for tires. I don't know if that was a good call, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I think he might be hoping for a caution, but it's not going to help him now. They're in six to go here. He's going to be way back there in 25th. what really thought that Joseph was going to have a solid run here tonight has wound up to be he's going to be back in 25th. 3/4 of a second back to Freddie D. And look at the company he's got here. We got some lap cars coming up. Spencer Owen stopped. He's trying to get back on the tail end of the lead lap here. Them new tires, he shouldn't have a problem getting around Marcus Richardson, and he'll be back on the lead lap. But he is back in 24.
Do they have enough fuel?
Yeah, they have enough fuel. It's the tires that they don't have enough of. And so Spencer does get back on the lead lap now in 24th position. Uh-oh, I heard somebody spinning. Matt Hummel's on pit road. I just heard that was Keaton Jones spinning on the backstretch, but no caution. As Marcus continues to lead with 3/4 of a second, coming to 4 to go this time by.
I do believe if a caution was to come out now, that would end the race. I don't think there would be enough laps for them to go back green, unless nobody pitted, which that wouldn't happen. So a caution come out now, Marcus would come home with the win, but this race ain't over yet.
Oh, no, this is, I'm still waiting for Ariotti because, you know, he's a big tire saver. I'm waiting for him to make a move on Femi Olat and Freddie D here. We're coming to 3 to go this time by. If he's going to do it, he's going to be doing it here in the next lap. He's keeping the pressure on Femi Olat right now. And he's been right there watching Femi wiggle coming out of turn 2 a little bit. And here comes Joseph Lombard back to get his lap back. He's passing up the leaders. My lad Radman, he stopped with a little damage on that car. He did stop, but he is the first car lap down. Lombard coming up on. Whoa, Femi Olat and Freddie D almost getting together, and they're 3 wide. My lad Ratman gets into the side of Freddie D. Yay, that could have been really disastrous. Femi is all over these guys, man. Lombard making the move. Excuse me. Joseph passing up second place. He's got 1 more to go to get back on the lead lap. I don't know if he's even going to get close enough to Marcus Richardson before they get around to take the finish. But be white flag next time by for Marcus Richardson, coming from 21st position, and he finally took over the lead there with about 15 to go, and he ain't looked back.
No, he hasn't. I'm sitting here watching the number 78 of Ariotti. He gets a good run on the number 3 of Femi, but he just can't get around him. So, you know, what's up with Ari? Has he got enough tires left, or has he burned them all up just getting up there?
White flag, nice and smooth.
White flag in the air. 4 more turns, 1 more lap for Marcus Richardson to bring it home here, folks. Joseph Lombard is going to get by and get back on the lead lap, which he'll be in 23rd position, but barely going to make it onto the lead lap. Marcus trying to use a little draft off of him, and Marcus gets really loose. Wow, he did not want to be doing that on the last lap. Whoa. Look at that gap that it closed up. Femi Olat, Freddie D, and Ariotti all battling for second, but Marcus Richardson's going to bring it home here tonight.
Flag.
Congratulations to him. It looks like Freddie D will finish second. The way it's looking, yeah, that's the way they're going to finish. So Marcus Richardson winning here tonight, folks. Congratulations to Marcus Richardson. All right, well, we'll have to wait to get some of these guys down here to talk to them. Actually, all of them. I don't think any of them are in here. At least I don't see any of them in here yet. We'll kind of watch for them to come in. There's Femi. We can drag him down here.
You want to go ahead and talk to Femi?
Well, I guess while we're waiting, yeah, go ahead. Talk to Femi about it. Let's get to where he finished here.
All right. Well, Femi, I believe you come home 3rd, bud. How you doing down there, man?
Chilling. I won the stage. Good battle with Freddie. and then good battle to end the race with him. Didn't expect to battle Marcus because it's Marcus. But I think Freddie and I could have had a better shot if we had actually saved our tires instead of trying to just stay behind Josh. But overall, it was a pretty good race. I think, one caution other than the stage?
I believe y'all had 2 cautions, other than the stage. Stage don't count. But yeah, congratulations on winning the stage. Congratulations on bringing it in to 3rd. Talk about the race, though. What was the trickiest of the corners? 2 or was it 4? Because we've seen a lot of people complaining about 4 was pretty bad.
For me, the trickiest part was the center of 3 and 4. Not necessarily the exit, but if I was just a bit off in the center, I'd have to get out the gas a tiny bit. And this track is so big that if you do that, you just lose all your momentum, especially in these cars. I felt like I was better than Freddie in turns 1 and 2, but like I said, I kept messing up in the center of 3 and 4. So I didn't get a good shot until the last lap, or last few laps.
Well, it was a very hard fought battle between all you guys throughout the whole race. I mean, there was some 3 wide, some even 4 wide racing going on. It's like on the first lap, y'all wanted to, race it out. Thought it was the last lap of the race, but y'all did a very good job keeping it clean. Only 2 cautions, so congratulations on both the stage and congratulations on 3rd. Is there anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to for your 3rd place finish, bud?
I want to thank you guys for broadcasting the race. I think I saw 146 viewers max. I don't know what the max was. That's just what I saw. Thanks to John Bay for
142.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I was seeing, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And thanks to John Berry for the lead. Also, thanks to Freddie. I don't know if you guys saw, but at the end of the stage, we're just pulling outrageous moves that you can't do on everybody, but you can race each other well. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, all right, Femi, man. Congratulations on 3rd. Congratulations again on the stage win. And are y'all off next week, or y'all going to be racing?
I think we're racing next week, and then we're off the week after. I think. Okay. I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll get to that, when it comes to it. But, man, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you. I don't even know what track is next week, but
I'll probably be Iowa, I believe.
Okay, well, I'm going to be here, and I'm not going to be happy about being here, but I'll be here.
All right, Femi. All right, man. Well, we'll see you next week, bud.
All right, thank you.
Rudy?
All right. We're getting up here with Freddie D. Freddie, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, you come home 2nd tonight, Freddie. Man, tell me about that battle with Femi. That looked like that was so exciting.
Yeah, that was our race. Just fighting with Femi and kept me on the start race. He had a little more speed than I did. But we just brought it home on racecraft, so I'm happy about that.
Well, whenever we see you and Femi and Marcus in a battle like that, it's always exciting. Now Marcus did get away from you a little bit there, and he almost lost it on the backstretch, but it was still exciting, and that had to have been an exciting finish right there at the very end between you and Femi, and Ari was involved in that. Now, when you seen Ari coming, he's a tire saver. Did you think that he had anything saved back? With like 3 laps to go.
Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I know he was coming, but I was paying most attention to Femi because he had just that little bit, and I knew the last 5 laps I was gonna have to hold on tight on the high side because he was gonna make his move, and that's how it happened. And then that allowed Ari to get closer to us, and I don't know if you guys saw, but we had 3 wide there to the finish. So I knew Ari was gonna save up tires and get ready for the end. But I was really focused on Femi. Femi was my biggest threat because once Femi got on my inside, I was gonna bring Ari as well too.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of an exciting finish. 2 cautions here tonight, Freddie. You weren't involved in any fender benders or anything tonight, but I'll tell you what, a lot of close racing. 3 wide. We've seen you guys in many a 3 wide racing there all night long. So exciting racing all the way around. But congratulations on your 2nd place finish here tonight. Anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to while you're here?
Yeah, I want to thank Norik for putting the races together and allowing me to be part of this. And I give a shout out to the guys over on the SRA team. And the North team speak as well. Cool guys to hang out with. And finally, to you guys do a great job on your broadcast. I can't wait to lay down in bed and just eat popcorn and watch the race later.
All right, sounds good. That sounds really good to me. Wow. All right. Well, congratulations again, Freddie. Go celebrate that second place finish, and that should help you a lot in the points.
Thank you.
All right, Josh, you got the winner?
Yeah, sure do. Marcus, you got a copy?
Hello.
Hello, Marcus. Man, started 26th spot. You bring the Toyota from the back of the field to the winner's circle. How do you feel, bud?
All right. It was a pretty clean race for the most part. I was hoping it'd stay green with like 46 to go because I wasn't going to pit again because I had enough fuel and I'm pretty sure everybody else was going to be short because they didn't pit on one to go. But that strategy didn't quite play out, so I had to kind of run hard at the end.
Well, yeah, talk about that because we were kind of curious. Y'all had enough fuel for the most part of the race, but the tire wear, how was the tire wear down there? I mean, you apparently wasn't saving any because you moved from the back of the field to the front in no time. So what was your tires like?
I saved a tiny bit. I honestly thought the only reason I was catching was because Freddie was backing up. And then when I got to about a second and a half back, I knew he could see me on his relative, and he didn't pick up the pace. So then I was like, oh, he must just not be able to go any harder. The tires were, it's like typical Michigan. The rear tires were just really slick, so you had to be really careful on your exits. And they all seemed pretty good in 1 and 2. I was just beating them off of turn 4, and that's what gave me the advantage. I was surprised that many people gave me they kind of just gave me the bottom, and I wanted the bottom, so it worked out in my favor.
Wow, gave you the bottom. Well, a couple of more things. That last lap, you get behind that car and you lose it, but you hang on to it. Was that a scary moment for you, or what happened there?
It's happened to me before on old tires. If you just turn the car a little bit, you just lose it. So I turned to get behind Joseph because he was staying on the bottom of the track, and I didn't want him down there anymore, so I went and got behind him so he could come up. And then when I turned, it just lost it. And then I could have saved it a lot quicker, but I didn't want a chance not saving it, so I just got out the gas and then coasted through the corner. And then the way I knew I wouldn't end up wrecking myself.
Well, you did a fine job at saving it. Well, next week, Iowa. What do you think about old Iowa?
Well, I thought it was Iowa this week. Someone said it was Iowa this week, last week. But I think Iowa's good. I don't know if it's day or night, but it should be a fun, action-packed race. Hopefully it stays green and produces really nice racing.
Well, 2 cautions tonight. That's not counting the stage caution. That's mandatory. But so 2 cautions. You bring it home with the win. Congratulations, Marcus, on winning the race. Is there anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to, bud?
A shout out to you guys for broadcasting and everybody on Dynamic Motorsports on my Peak Pro Series team, and everybody in chat for watching. It's cool to have that many people watching just a regular league race, and I'll catch you later.
All right, Marcus. Well, we'll see you next week for Iowa, and go celebrate your win, man.
Yep, thanks.
Rudy?
All right, let's run down through the results here. Marcus Richardson comes home with another win here at Newark tonight with the win at Michigan. Freddie D finishes second. Hard-fought battle there. 3 wide between him and Femi and Ari. Man, what a finish that was. But Freddie comes home second. Femi third. Ariotti fourth. Bobby Chaney with a 5th place finish. Great job. Josh Robbins 6th, Jared Darling 7th, Alex Warren back in 8th place, John Barry coming home 9th, nice finish for John, and Tom Mercier rounds out the top 10. Josh?
Yep, Hunter Combs will bring it in 11th place, Eric Hall in 12th, Aaron Smith in 13th, Trey Galgon in 14th, Cody Miller 15th, Brendan Buzak in 16th, Sean Williams in 17th, Elijah Gracia in 18th, Tyrell Baker in 19th, and James Coulibaly will finish in 20th. Rudy?
All right, Spencer Owens 21st, Joseph Lombard finishing in 22nd, back on the lead lap. Stephen Ray, 23rd. My lad Radman, 24th. Will Klein, 25th. Nathan Lewis, 26th. Keaton Jones, 27th. Matt Hummel, 28th. Anthony Emery, 29th. Caden Henry, 30th. Justin Lisenby, 31st. Ryan Kuhn, 32nd. Nick Indelicado, man, that's a tough one to get out, finishes 33rd. And Praven Richard did not start the race. So again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Marcus Richardson for NORC and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night right here on MaxSpeedTV for the SSCA race. I'm not sure exactly what track they're at, but that's going to be a great race. That'll be covered by Michael D'Amico on MaxSpeedTV here, so tune in for that. And thank you for all the donations there, guys. You guys were awesome tonight. Thank you so much for supporting MaxSpeedTV. We really do appreciate it. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Hello to Lombard Nation. Thank you guys for showing up and supporting Joseph. He had a decent run going, but apparently finishing back in 22nd. Hopefully he'll make that up next week. Iowa next week here, folks. But we'll see you next time here on MaxSpeedTV. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.